Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Spring 2018 Georgia Tech graduates. Students, please rise for the faculty processional.
Good morning and welcome. Would the audience please rise and remain standing for the presentation of the colors and the singing of the national anthem by the Georgia Tech Glee Club.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Well, good morning. In addition to our students who are preparing for military service, I'd like for us to take a moment to recognize all of the veterans and active service members in the audience. If you have served or are currently serving in any branch of the military, please rise and be recognized. Thank you for your service. At this moment, I'm pleased to introduce Ms. Hannah Brink, a candidate for the Bachelor of Science degree in Biomedical Engineering, who will give the reflection. Hannah?
Good morning, Georgia Tech class of 2018. First, thank you to our families, guests, and members of the Georgia Tech community who have made walking across this stage possible. While the achievement recognized here today is our own, we would not have gotten here alone. Graduates, whether you are from down the road or from the other side of the world, the addition of all of our unique perspectives and life experiences are what make Georgia Tech so great. After bringing our own parts of the world here from these 67 countries, 45 states, and 717 hometowns represented in our graduating class, it is our chance to bring Georgia Tech back to the world. Taken at face value, this most evidently means using our education from one of the best public universities to make our world a better place. But it is so much more than that. One thing all tech students know is this: Georgia Tech is constantly under construction. Nothing keeps us more on our toes than being a pedestrian on this campus. But construction is a natural part of progress. Without construction, we wouldn't have betterment and some of the greatest aspects of campus. As people, we should aim to be constantly under construction. Let's never stop finding ways to grow and improve ourselves, both personally and professionally. Now, take a moment to picture the 3D printing room of the Invention Studio. You feel the slight warmth of a room that smells distinctly of melted plastic, and amid the whirring MakerBots, you are unable to hold back a smile as you look around at the wacky objects and tiny animal figurines that people have printed just for fun and placed around the room. As we go out into this world, be like that person who left neat prints in the Invention Studio just so other people could smile. We should spread positivity wherever we go and choose to see the best in people and situations. Graduates, the world we are entering could use a bit more of the lightheartedness shown, for example, at the Mini 500, our annual tricycle race. It could use more of the grit we showed while running down Techwood Drive at 6 a.m., wrapped in blankets for the freshman cake race. It could use more of our earthquaking enthusiasm when we registered an actual earthquake on the campus seismometer after our football victory against FSU. Whether you choose to progress and serve in research, education, industry, medicine, the military, or in my case, a combination of the two as a doctor in the Air Force, what we brought to this 0.58 square miles from all around the world matters. And what we have the opportunity to bring back to the world matters too. Class of 2018, today we are getting out together. Thank you for inspiring me every day with your brilliance. I am honored to be your friend, classmate, and fellow Ramblin' Wreck from Georgia Tech. Congratulations, Yellow Jackets!
Thank you, Hannah. Hannah will be attending medical school and will be commissioned in the Air Force this summer. Congratulations and good luck. Graduates, members of the faculty and staff, distinguished guests, families, friends, and all other attendees. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 255th commencement exercises here at the Georgia Institute of Technology. This weekend's commencement exercises recognize our spring graduates. Today we celebrate 2,120 undergraduate degree recipients who joined more than the 1,550 graduate recipients from yesterday. As is the case for the success of our institute, and construction is good, success in life is seldom a one-person effort. As we celebrate the successful conclusion of one chapter of your lifelong education, it's important to acknowledge that you have not done it alone. With us today are many families, friends, and colleagues whose love and support have helped to make this day possible. For some parents here today, this is not your first Georgia Tech graduation ceremony. If you're a parent of more than one Georgia Tech alum, or if you're a Tech alum yourself, please stand, wave, and be recognized. In addition, with us today are faculty members who've guided and mentored these students, sharing with them their time, their wisdom, and their expertise in order to help each and every one of them reach this important milestone. Would the members of the faculty please stand and be recognized? Well, I could try to tell you how much the graduates appreciate all of your efforts and support. I think it means more coming from them.
Hi, Mom and Dad. I'm so excited to be graduating today. Thank you for all of the opportunities that you've given me and for always being there for me and helping me figure out everything along the way. I love you both so much.
I want to thank my mom for her love and support. Go Jackets!
Happy graduation day. I'm so glad to be here, and I couldn't be here without the help of my friends, family. Thank you so much, and I'm excited for the future ahead.
I really thank my mom and dad and all my friends to support me, and really excited for graduation.
Ma, Grandma, Saeed, Kendrick, Malia, Dania, Jawan, Princess, this is for you. I hope I made you proud. Mwah.
Hey everyone, I'd like to thank my mom, my dad, all my brothers and my cousins. Without them, I wouldn't have made it this far. Thanks to all my friends. Shout out to Impact Movement. Shout out to Nesby. Without all these people, I wouldn't have made it. Go Jackets.
At this time, I'd like to introduce several members of the stage party, and I'd ask that you hold your applause as they stand when I call their names. Dr. Colin Potts, Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education and today's Mace Bearer. Dr. Bonnie Ferry, Vice Provost for Graduate Education and Faculty Development. Mr. Dean Sheehan, Vice President of Government and Community Relations. Mr. John Stein, Vice President of Student Life and Dean of Students. Mr. Stephen Gerardo, Associate Vice Provost for Undergraduate Education. Mr. Paul Cohn, Vice Provost for Enrollment Services. Dr. Isabella Marquis de Castilla, Senior Associate Dean of the Libraries. Dr. Roberta Berry, Director of the Georgia Tech Honors Program. Ms. Patricia Bazrad, representing the Center for Career Discovery and Development. Ms. Rita Pitkowski, Registrar, and Mr. Sachin Shalindra, Regent for the University System of Georgia, and a special guest, Dr. Houston Davis, President of the University of Central Arkansas. Thank you for being with us. This is a momentous day for you as graduates and for your families and friends who are sharing in the celebration of your accomplishments. You've worked very hard to earn a degree from one of the best institutions in the world, and in many disciplines, the best in the world. Georgia Tech faculty are engaged in research collaborations in more than 100 countries. The Institute has global centers in Costa Rica, Panama, and Singapore, and a joint campus that we've recently established in Shenzhen, China. For more than 25 years, Georgia Tech has had a campus in Lorraine, France, and in that time, more than 7,500 students from Georgia Tech have spent a semester or more at that campus. Georgia Tech students study and intern in 70 countries, and 52% of our graduates participate in international work or study abroad. A fourth of you have participated in cooperative education, and 67% participated in an internship. While it's not required, more than 47% of you studied a foreign language. The most popular is Mandarin Chinese. Based on statistics from participants of the past two commencements, 86% of you have already been offered a job, and 76% have already accepted it. The median starting salary for Georgia Tech bachelor's degree graduates is $70,000, and of course higher in many fields. When thinking about your accomplishments, I'm reminded that all of you were touched in one way or another by the investment of our alumni and supporters through scholarships, fellowships, faculty chairs, or facilities, and for that, we're enormously grateful. At Georgia Tech, we pride ourselves on being trailblazers who drive real-world change by embracing challenges, thinking critically, and developing innovative solutions to some of the most pressing problems faced by society and our world today. We continue to work towards our goal of making a Georgia Tech education within reach of every qualified Georgia resident, regardless of family income. We're proud to say that among our graduates today are 22 G. Wayne Clough Georgia Tech Promise Scholars. Because of the Tech Promise program, qualified Georgia residents with the greatest financial need are able to earn a Georgia Tech education debt-free. Through their hard work and Georgia Tech's commitment, not only will their lives be changed, but the lives of their families for generations to come. Your Georgia Tech education is designed to prepare you to work collaboratively, to identify challenges, and to create solutions, and to be leaders in business, industry, government, and in the communities in which you will live and work. Georgia Tech is in the business of creating the next idea, the next technology, and the next innovators and entrepreneurs. We're empowering the next generation of scientists, of engineers, of businessmen and women, of architects, and so many others, engendering in them the passion and skills that they will need to design our future. You, as graduates, will be forever linked to this great institution, and we're looking forward to great things from each and every one of you. Our speaker this morning is Dr. Jan Davis, a Georgia Tech graduate and veteran of 3 space shuttle missions. In 1975, Dr. Davis received a Bachelor of Science degree in Applied Biology from Georgia Tech. She followed that by earning a degree in Mechanical Engineering from Auburn University in 1977. In 1983 and 1985, respectively, she received a Master of Science degree and a doctorate in Mechanical Engineering from the University of Alabama at Huntsville. Her list of honors is extensive. From NASA, she's received the Spaceflight Awareness Leadership Award, the Outstanding Leadership Medal, the Exceptional Service Medal twice, the NASA Spaceflight Medal 3 times, and the NASA Fellowship for Full-Time Study. After graduation from Auburn University, Dr. Davis joined Texaco in Bel Air, Texas, as a petroleum engineer in tertiary oil recovery. She left there in 1979 to work for NASA's Marshall Space Flight Center as an aerospace engineer, beginning what would be a long career that has included numerous leadership positions within the agency. She holds 1 patent, has authored a number of technical papers, and is a registered professional engineer. Dr. Davis became an astronaut in June of 1987. She has logged more than 673 hours in space and traveled over 11 million miles. Orbiting the Earth 445 times on 3 separate space shuttle flights in the 1990s, she flew as a mission specialist on STS-47 in 1992 and STS-60 in 1994, and was the payload commander on STS-85 in 1997. In October of 2005, Dr. Davis retired from NASA and became Vice President and Deputy General Manager for Jacobs Engineering and Science Services and Skill Augmentation Group. This company provides support for the Marshall Space Flight Center in Huntsville, Alabama. And in June of 2016, she moved to the position of Technical Fellow with Jacobs Engineering. She currently serves as Program Manager for the Bastion Technology Contract for Safety and Mission Assurance at the NASA MSPC in Huntsville. Dr. Davis speaks frequently on topics related to space, science, and today we're honored to have her as our commencement speaker. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Jan Davis.
Thank you. First of all, I want to thank President Peterson, the faculty, staff, administration for this one of my greatest honors, and that is to speak at a commencement address at my alma mater. And congratulations, Georgia Tech, class of 2018. No one can take that away from you. You will always be a Georgia Tech grad. Times have changed since I was a student here. There are more women at Tech now than there were total students in the early 70s. And imagine this, the percentage of women when I was a freshman was 3%, and now the enrollment of women is 30%. Yeah. And I mean, the guys would not even sit next to me. I was so rare. But anyway, I'm really thrilled to see all of you here today. But I know that you did not come here to hear me speak. I know that. I get that. In fact, I only remember one thing that my commencement speaker told me in this very place. We called it something different back then. But during my graduation, he said, one thing I remember. He said we wouldn't remember anything he said. And he was right about that. So I want to leave you with something that I hope you will remember, and in a way that I hope you will remember, the 5 Ps. The first P is perseverance, because that is how you got here today as a Georgia Tech graduate, with perseverance in a focused and productive way. It is a characteristic that must be learned and one that must be practiced. On a personal note, during my first attempt to become an astronaut, there were 5,000 applicants. Of those, only 128 were interviewed, and I was one of them, interviewing in Houston. However, I didn't get selected that year. And in fact, for my next attempt, I wasn't even interviewed. However, I persevered through earning my PhD, hoping it would improve my chances. I also became a pilot and a scuba diver and continued to work diligently for NASA. Following the Challenger accident, I had a lead role in a redesign of the space shuttle. On my 3rd attempt, I was selected as one of 15 astronauts in the class of 1987. Keep persevering, keep trying, keep working in a productive way. The second P is path. Path. That seems odd, doesn't it? Path? What I'm really referring to is having a goal, but the G didn't fit into my P's very well. You have achieved the first part of your path. Now what? Your path may not be a straight one, or it may not be direct, but you should have an end goal in mind and learn from the twists and turns and stumbles along your path. When I was a tech student, I was the first student to enroll in a dual degree of applied biology and engineering science and mechanics. It was called biomechanics. What was my path after that degree? I really didn't know. I just knew that I wanted to study more engineering, and I did. I think that one reason that I was selected to be an astronaut was because I had that varied background in science and in engineering. And I'm convinced that my first spaceflight assignment, a Japanese Space Lab mission on the space shuttle, was because of that. And guess what that flight consisted of? It was life sciences and material sciences. Right up my alley. Who knew? My circuitous but directed path made it possible. My path had failures in it, but I got up, learned from them, and moved on. They made me better and stronger. I like President Kennedy's quote about goals when he said that the United States would send a human to the moon and return him safely to Earth within a decade. He said, quote, "We have chosen to go to the moon in this decade, not because it is easy, but because it is hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills," end quote. He didn't tell us the path, but we had one with an end goal in mind, a very challenging end goal. A dream without a path and a goal is just that, a dream. One of my favorite quotes is by Thoreau, and I quote, "If you have built castles in the air, your work need not be lost. That is where they should be. Now put the foundations under them," end quote. That is your path to make your dreams come true. The third P is planet. What? That's right, planet, like the Earth. As an astronaut, I had a unique view flying about 200 miles above the Earth at 17,500 miles per hour. I orbited the Earth every 90 minutes, so I orbited the Earth 16 times a day. This view of Earth gave me an entirely different perspective about life on Earth. It made me realize that we all have the same home. We're all neighbors. On this tiny blue dot on which we live, we need to figure out how to get along, how to help each other, and how to live as one humanity, not divided. The other perspective that seeing the Earth from space gave to me was that we have a very fragile planet, and we need to take care of it. Our atmosphere, when you see it from space, is so thin, and our waters and our ecosystems are so tenuous that we really need to be more environmentally protective of our home. The fourth P is people. In all that you do, you must take care of the people. Those who work for you, those who work with you, those who are around you. Treat people with respect. Thank them. Show appreciation today to your family, friends, professors, supporters. They should be congratulated today, too. Being an astronaut is being part of a very small community of people who flew into space. However, most astronauts are humbled by this opportunity because we realize what a team of people it takes to get us into space. It takes thousands of people around the world, dedicated people, to make it possible. Teamwork will make your work possible, no matter what your chosen profession might be. So you need to work well with people. The fifth and last P is passion. Do whatever you do with passion. If you find your passion, you will do your very best at it. You may not yet know what your passion is. Be open to what it might be. I did not know for a very long time what my passion was. You might think that it's about the exploration of space or about building the rocket that NASA's building right now to take humans to Mars. Not really. My passion is inspiring and encouraging young people to go into STEM fields, particularly women. It's what I really enjoy doing, and I hope that I can make a difference in some people's lives, as well as in the future of our country. Passion brings all of these 5 P's together. You will persevere because you love what you do, and it will determine your path. All the while, keep your perspective on our planet and how we all have the same home of which we need to take great care. And most of all, we need to take care of each other, the people. You will do great things because you are a Georgia Tech graduate. And hopefully my sharing these 5 things will give you an idea of how you can derive the most from the education experience that you now have. And hopefully you'll remember these 5 things: perseverance, path, planet, people, and passion. Best wishes and Godspeed as you continue to grow and achieve. Go Jackets!
Thank you, Dr. Davis. Thank you for being with us here today, and thanks for those inspirational words.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. You want me to open it now?
We now come to the time that you've all been waiting for, the conferring of your degrees. The moment of walking across the stage represents the culmination of much work and achievement for each of our graduates. I'd ask that after you receive your degree and your on-stage recognition, you return to your seat and show your fellow students the same respect they've given you as you cross the stage. At this point, I'm pleased to welcome to the podium Dr. Raphael Bras, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, who will now introduce the academic deans by college and then present the candidates for the bachelor's degree.
Good morning, everybody. Are we awake? You can do better than that. Are we awake? All right. Dean Zvi Galil will present the undergraduate candidates for degrees in the College of Computing.
Candidate for Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Computing, please rise and remain standing. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you those sleepless candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree, the largest major in Georgia Tech, including some hackers, nerds, and even geeks, who have completed the requirement for this degree.
From the College of Computing, Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Kenneth Scott Adams, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Sana N. Ajani, Kyle Khalil Al-Shafi, Rohan Rupin Avalani, Prithviraj Venkata Amanabrolu, Jihai An, William Arlen Anderson, Aaron M. Andrews, David Orita, David Orita, Jared Marquise Altman,
Riley Min Otten,
Andrew Elliott Bailey, Dia Banerjee, Richard Barrias, Neil Barua, Daniel Barundia Gonzalez, Nikita Bawa, Amin Ben El-Taifa, Juliette Cortoon Benjamin, Grayson Richard Bianco, Iris Esther Bierman, Anthony John Bonatadibus Jr., Rishav Bose, Jonathan Stephen Boutsikaris, Jason Irving Brandt, William Daniel Broniak, William Tyndall Broom, Connor H. Brown, Jasmine Maria Brown, Nicholas S. Button, Catherine Danielle Cabezas, Philip Kai, Kimberly Beth Karras, David Brian Carroll, Natalie Castro, Bridget Catherine Cave, Seung Wook Cha, Alan R. Chan, Gregory Robert Charpentier, Honey Chawla, Kelvin G. Chen, Leonard Chen, Michael Timothy Chen, Alan H. Chiang, Arjun Patrick Chib, Stephen Q. Ho Cho, Lucas Edward Christian, Eugene Hao Chu, Jean Daniel Chung Fook Yuen, Karina Klassen, Henry Barrett Cohen, Abigail Lee Collins, Pablo Jose Conde, Samuel Conrad, Andrew Dye, Diptodip Deb, Catherine Pamela Delgado, Baijun Paresh Desai, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Electrical Engineering.
Pull them out.
Tejapsi Lakshmi Devarakonda,
Sir, write your name.
Austin B. Dill, Lee Ding, DeAndre Jamal Divers, Hung D. Do,
Hold on, go after this student.
Yunjae Do, Jayanath Devanathan,
Nicholas Gabriel Dorsch, Matthew Robert Dozer, Brandon Michael Dudgeon, Austin Tyler Duncan, Joshua Elliott Dwyer, Eleanor B. Eason, Paul Benedict Yap Estrada, Deshi Fang, Abigail Amanda Farr, Gavin C. Figueroa, Sonika M. Finch, Hayden Douglas Flinner, Kyle Matthew Florence, Corey William Fogg, Ali Fu, Stacy Kiyoko Freeman, Guy Carpenter Fulweiler Jr., Wilson Wei-Chen Gao, David Ralph Gay, Manas George, Nod Z. Gebre, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Noah K. Giles, Logan Chandler Gillespie, Brandon James Gibson, Saklain Golandaz, Rafael Gontijo Lopez, Michael David Goodell, Matthew Lawrence Gordon, William Ransom Greenleaf, Kyle Andrew Grinstead, Anirudh S. Guba, Victoria Ann Gumto, Dawit Amar Gutta, Zachary Tyler Hallaby, Paul Giles Hamill IV, Jinsong Han, Noah Daniel Haraz, Joe Lawrence Hassan, Jonathan I. Hernandez, Anna Marguerite Herrera, Ruiz Nandito Hierro, Como Harani, Aaron Shu, Andrew Hugh, John Mark Hudgens, Emily Temple Huskins, Hassan Nasru Hussain, Syed Nafis Imtiaz Ali, Jihad Iqbal, Krishna Tirumala Iyengar, Vidya Sriram Iyer, Ethan Sit Jen, Joshua William Jabilian, Quentin Boone Johnson, Gregory Robert Johnston, Matthew Robert Johnston, Brody Jack Johnstone, Peyton Neil Johnson, Reza Kalantari, Bharath V. Kaladindi, J. Govind Kamat, Alan Y. Jiang, Daniel Patrick Kane, Maxwell G. Kaplan, Matthew C. Kennedy, Bhaskar Khaneja, Byung-woo Kim, Daniel Minjai Kim, David Sung Kim, Eugenia Victoria Kim, Ho Kyung Kim, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Ik-tai Kim, Paul Jun Kim, Se-young Kim, Tae-young Kim, Alexander Andrew Kimple, Joshua T. Coe, Matthew Ryan Kolhas, Kaushik S. Krishnan, Saurabh Kumar, Mark Philip Lacayo, Agustin Antonio Lau, Esteban Antonio Lau, Matthew Tan Lei, Austin Robert Leal, Ja-Yoon Lee, Kevin Lee, Catherine Elizabeth Lefebvre, Joseph F. Lesniak, Matthew Jeffrey Lewine, Alexandria Leanne Lewis, Andrew Thomas Lee, Lily Deshang Lee, Richard Su Lee, Sheng Li, Yichen Li, Janet Liang, Nicholas Chuanji Liao Consul, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Discrete Mathematics. Thomas Lilly III, Andres Bernard Littig, Amy Liu, Michael D. Lucaci, Rishab Nirad Mahajani, Mohammad Zakir Makta, Aditya Maladi, Sivabalan Manivasagam, Shantanu Milind Mantri, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Applied Languages and Intercultural Studies. Angelo Bernardino Wu Marcelo, Charles Richard Marcus, Francis Anthony Marzin, Bilal Malji, Matthew Thomas McCoy, Scott Cody Messing, David J. Meyer, Charles Kendrick McKnight III, Dhruv Mehra, Sergei Mikhailov, Milo Anthony Marathi, Benjamin J. Mock, Michael Moghadam, Mehul Rajiv Mohagankar, Mona L. Mohebi, Arsh Momin, Ecclesia Moraine, Ian A. Moreno, Hussein Mumtaz,
Vishwan Murares,
Alap Murali, Brian Philip Murphy, Marguerite Stevens Merle, Raksha Muthakumar, Arbor Muharremi, Aniruddha Nadkarni, Nathania Pangna, Sai Prasad Om Naidu, Yamini S. Nambiar, Bartosz Karol Narkiewicz, Chavez Nassar, Shaya Mahadeva Natarajan, David Wen, Justin Philip Nikora, Lotana Uche Okoli, Raymond Aaron Ortiz, Juanhan Pan, Richard Basil Papantonis, Jaemin Park, Young Sun Park, Keshav Parwal, Dylan Avnish Patel, Janki I. Patel, Neil Bhupesh Patel, Praful Kumar Ramesh Bahai Patel, Alejandrina Patron Lopez, Dominic William Pattison, Jed Matthew Mercado Paz, Kyle Stephen Pelton, Meng Yi Peng, Patrick Claude Payon, Nicholas Joseph Petosa, Christopher Franz Pollock, Benjamin Alexander Polk, Ralph Michael Popescu, Andrew L. Pritchett, Benjamin Oliver Pulliam, Yash Ravi Punjabi, Serena Puri, Lei Chi, Vivian Key, Safa Quadri, Rahul Reina, Leanne Teresa Randall, Allison Rose Rappaport, Madhumathi Ravichandran, Andrew Michael Ray, Philip A. Reeder, Skylar Andrew Reinken, Thomas Michael Ristow, Nicolas Rodriguez, Adrian Omar Rodriguez Febres, Pearl Ruparel, William David Rupersberger, Rohan Sacheti, Dhruv Sagar, Reshav Sain, Roland William Samuelson Jr., Habishek Sen, Kavya Sengutuvane, Arihan Shah, Karan Nirav Shah, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Physics, Wade Charles Sheldon, Mengyang Shi, Wai Man Si, Arshia Singh, Esha Singh, Ishbir Singh, Koi Singh Sit, Davy Wayne Smith, Melanie Catherine Smith, Robert L. Smith, Justin H. So, Allison Kate Summers, Joshua Y. Sung, Joshua M. Songi, Benjamin Wen Southern, William Charles Francois Southgate, Jagannath Srinivasan, Joshua Mark Sterling, William H. Stith, William Su, Kayla Subramanian, Bethany Jane Sumner, Yishin Sun, Lekha Surasani, Adarsh Suresh, Adame S. Talati, Christopher Lawrence Tam, Pat Patrick J. Tam, Dionysia Tara, Artur Dmitrovich Tarasenko, Pradeep Thadineni, Cole Jefferson Taylor, Jaquan Lloyd Taylor, Christian Gary Ty, Daniel Mark Terrio, David Scott Thompson, Ryan A. Trad, Brighton Noel Trugman, Chadwick Turner, Tessa M. Valentine, Advaith Venkatakrishnan, Alexandra Bautista Thompson, Ria Verma, Faizan F. Varani, Aditya Vishwanath, Shreya Visamsetti, Moby M. Vombriesen, Ryan M. Vore, Brian W. Wang, Joshua H. Wang, Kaiwan Wang, Wei Wang, James Alexander Watkins, Brennan Beach Wayland, Nathan Edison Weiskirk, Philip E. Werner, Nathan Scott Whitley, Caleb Samuel Whittington, Gregory Deontay Williams, Yuda Agung Winata, Brooke Getachew Waldeus, Brian J. Woodbury, Thomas V. Rayback, Jason Wu, Zheng Wu, Wenqi Shan, Niandong Xu, Andy Xu, Bruce Zhao Yang, Tianyou Yang, Justin J. Yao, Jerry Yi, Young Yun Yu, Sydney E. Young, Christina Marie Zachary, Francisco Alejandro Zampieri, Shuopeng Zhou,
Howard said that his son-in-law is speaking to the next ceremony. He was elected by his peers to speak, and they've already reserved their seats. Thanks. Just from the
Associate Dean Michelle Reinhardt will present the undergraduate candidates for the degrees in the College of Design.
Hi. Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Design, please rise and remain standing.
So when you have a student speaking and he has family come, is that the section that takes it in over here?
Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you those candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree who have completed the requirements for the degree. They'll design and build the worlds of our future and the last of the CFYers.
from the College of Design, Bachelor of Science in Architecture, Kaylee Elizabeth Arnett, Christina Carmen Chi, Christina Luisa DeLorgio, Elena DeHee, Alice Rose Drake, Ginevera Xiaojing Gannon, Daniel B. Griffin, Cameron Blake Kane, Charles Young-Chul Kim. Clay Samuel Kinningham. Catherine E. Koski. Siwing Lee. Megan S. Matsumoto. Samuel Bryson McGinnis. Brett William McLam. Danby Oak. Maria Palma Pastorelli. Anna Bell Priest. Liu Chao. Suzanne Sharoche. Matthew P. Singleton. Robert Vevadis. Aaron Sky Weber. Bachelor of Science in Industrial Design. Courtney Storm Allen. Madison Marie Anderson. Mi-Yun Bae. Rachel Virginia Collins. Kira M. DeBrain. Megan Michelle Eberly. Shayna L. Farkas. Spencer Zane Frum. Ada Irene Mild Griesbach. Allie Hayden. Madeline J. Horvath. Hannah L. Hudson. Brighton Rose Kamen. Emily Min Kim. Jonathan Thomas Michaels. Isabel Dupree Newsom. Charles Dwight Padgham. Vanya S. Padmanabhan. Woo-Hyun Sarah Pike. Alexis Nicole Perkins. Kim Yen Pham. Juan Sebastian Piana Bologna. Michael Anthony Saris. Andrew Williams Stavers II. Annika Barry Strauss. Janet M. Tanzi. Kwan In Sang. Julia Neal Forpaul. Kimberly Suji Wang. Connie Fang She. Isabel B. Zhang.
Dean Paul Goldbart will present the undergraduate candidates for the degrees in the College of Science.
Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the College of Sciences, please rise and remain standing. The members of the College of Sciences community are proud of you, our bold explorers, who will continue to create new knowledge to help drive forward the technology, computing, and medicine of tomorrow, and also simply to lift the human spirit to new heights, and who love simply celebrating science with the Georgia Tech community through events such as the Great American Eclipse of 2017. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you those candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree who have completed the requirements for this degree. Mr. President, if I may, it's my special pleasure to offer us a warm welcome to the family of a predecessor of mine as College of Sciences Dean, the late Professor Robert A. Perotti, whose granddaughter Elizabeth C. Perotti is graduating today with a bachelor's degree in psychology. Welcome.
From the College of Sciences, Bachelor of Science in Discrete Mathematics, Chi-Xuan Ho, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, Joseph A. Caggiano, Donna Sue Price, Max B. Rosenbaum, Kyle S. Royer, Bachelor of Science in Biology, Amber Anam Akbar, Lily Akbarzadeh, Ashley Marie Alexander, Lakshita Anbasa Khan, Yusra Asif, Ali Sam Azadi, Amanda Day Broughton, Lindsay A. Bush, Molly E. Butler, Kelly Janine Capshaw, Lena Chu, Sydney Carolyn Clark, Kenya Iman Collins, Hannah Pearl Green, Kyle J. Hamilton, Gabriel A.C. Hesketh, Anne Elizabeth Johnson, Catherine Hope Johnson, Melissa Jeanette Johnson, Sebastian Samir Koff, Zane Khan, Do Young Kim, Amanda Yue Liu, Chandler Elizabeth Loftus, Haley Kuneen Martin, Joseph Charles Wesley Miles, Jessica Randall Morris, Soha Shaheen Nurani, Aikinade Adebayo Ojemakinde, Alexandra M. Otto, Caroline M. Page, Harsh V. Patel, Jamisha Mahesh Patel, Catherine E. Pendleton, Parth Y. Sangvi, Natalie Scott Seaman, Brandon Michael Smith, Marissa Nicole Snyder, Raven L. Stewart, Catherine Jane Twibell, Yelizaveta Igorevna Utkina, Megan Claire Whitling, Audrey Carolyn Wood, Megan Elizabeth Young, Sophie Grace Zakarowitz, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, Megan Elizabeth Benton, Sarah Catherine Blanchard, Julia Grace Campbell, Elizabeth Avis Klontz, Rachel Pauline Davis, Manali Vijay Desai, Andrew Craig English, Caroline Elizabeth Geckler, Sarah C. Goodrow, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Literature, Media, and Communication, Natalie Marie Leonard, Cara Nicole Matasino, Emily Marie McDonald, Olivia C. Moore, Elizabeth C. Pirati, Joyce Poe, Carrie Lynn Reed. Ferris H. Russell. Caitlin Nicole Chenault, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Industrial Design. Elise McBride Sims. Samuel Sturgis Smith. Brianna M. Sobel. William A. Solomon. Elizabeth Ann Stubbs. Maria Elena Dominga Uceda. Ian Gabriel Wakeman. Christina Louise Wells. Jared Andrew Waters. Bachelor of Science in Mathematics. Adela Avdic. Patrick James Fleming. Asa Dunbar Johnson. Carson Philip Kirby. Thomas Zink Coel. Chris Kin Sang Kwang. Allison Marie Madsen. Margaret Erin Newton. Nupur H. Tana. Libby Taylor. Mingjun Xie, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Adam Baoyan Zhang. Yihan Zhao, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Yuxin Zhang, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science.
Ziyi Zhao.
Dean Stephen McLaughlin will present undergraduate candidates for the degrees in the College of Engineering.
Are there any engineers out there? Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree in the largest, most diverse, and best College of Engineering in America, please rise and remain standing. That's half of them, you know that all. Mr. President, I have the honor of presenting to you those candidates for the Bachelor of Science degree who've completed the requirements for this degree.
From the College of Engineering, Bachelor of Science in Environmental Engineering, Diana Vladimirovna Chumak. William Thomas Disser. Jordan Tyler Dobson. Emily Ferrando. Joshua James Harrison. Savannah Lynn Howard. Catherine Elizabeth Hughes. Elizabeth O'Hara Hurley, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Applied Languages and Intercultural Studies. Tyler Pace Joyner. Andrew Dean Joyce. Catherine Jennings Miser. Emily I. Phillips. Mahika B. Ram. Bennett Jessica McShane Ritvo. Tanner J. Shaw. Taylor Aaron Thomas. Madison Alexandria Thrift. Olivia Parker West. Jesse I. Wood IV. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Engineering, Asana Cheyenne Adams. Ashley Taylor Allen. Haley Maria Anderson. Udampreet Singh Arora. Lauren Brooke Acock. Andrew James Ballantyne. Kiara Janice Banks. Mitchell Jacob Barnes. Nicholas Christian Bell. Sarah Bernardis. Raina Irania Betancourt. Bevan Bouze-Denhout. Dustin Lee Bloom. Hannah Maxine Brink. Elizabeth A. Brown. Cecile Ann Canary. Justin S. Cha. Deepro Chakraborty. Kyle Christopher Chesler. Ched Charles Chichester. Jared Anthony Chin Shu. Catherine Kailin Cho. Raida A. Chaudhary. Casey Lane Cockrell. Stephanie Brooke Collins. Christopher J. Costa. Brandon Alexander Culver. Nancy Joanna Deaton. Jacqueline Faye Dister. Cody Dong. Adrian Elizabeth Dooley. Claire Rose Doyle. Samuel Britton Duke. Radhika Vijaya Saileja Duvori. Bhargav P. Erla. Ashley Elizabeth Evans. Sydney Allison Fain. Hassan B. Fakuri. Ariana Valentina Felice. Nicholas James Froberg. Aaron Nicholas George. Mustafa Isan Ghanim. Aravind Judaturi. Sajin Singh Gill. Robert E. Griffith. Kathleen Elizabeth Grubb. So Y. Han. Haider Syed Hasnain. Samuel Hunter Hatcher. Bailey Brooke Hurd. Emily Margaret Henselder. Asia Pauline Hernandez. William Patrick Higgins, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Braden Grant Hocker. Sarah Page Husted. Miri Jang. Elizabeth Kaylee Johnston. Kathleen Ann Jordan. Argiro Christos Kosmakos. Savni Nateen Kulkarni. Morgan Ray Labrie. Bridget Carr Lee. Levi Austin Lewis. Oafue Ruth Stephanie Coadio. Christopher Paulus Kuster. Abhishek Lakshman. Yinglin Lee. Francesca Jenny Rita Lidback. Minchuan Michelle Lin. Olivia Jean-Marie Lodis. Elliot Reed Love. Priyank Madria. Joseph G. Manza. Blake Andrew Malis. Jessica Lauren Martin. Kylie Marie McLean. Haley Rose Mitchell. Jason Paul Morcos. Benjamin Thomas Morse. Aditya Muralidhar. Kyle John Murray. Bridget Jimena Nab. Lavanya Nachiepan. Likit K. Nayak. Catherine V. Nolan. Joseph Colin Novak. Kaylee Elizabeth Parchinsky. Nicholas J. Peterman. Sydney Marie Platt. Erica Nicole Plogstedt. Matthew David Prince. Morgan Blake Prince. Christina Danielle Quintero. Erin Michelle Radcliffe. Keshav Raghavendran. Bruce Holland Randall. Tanvi Rao. Abhijit Ravindran. Megan Nicole Roberts. Mauricio Alejandro Rojas. Maher Raed Saada. Rick Saha. Bharathi Murugan Saravana Bhavan. Alexa Grace Schlein. Wendy C.W. Shu. Arusha Ayesha Siddiqa. Michael Mario Sofrunio. Christian James Sorensen. Gautam Sauda. Marie Stauffer.
Elizabeth Staduar.
Morgan Grace Stevens. Claire Marie Stoffers. Anne Marie Stringer. Vinith Kumar Thamashazagan. Sonia Danielle Lemo Tiam. John Homer Tipton IV. Amelia S. Tiramale. Stefano Travaglino. Andrew P. Trilby Bassett. Kelsey Eileen Tweed. Jocelyn Umabyeyi. Caitlin Marie Utley. Aksal Pankaj Vashi. Garrett James Wallace. Tyler Chung Shin Wan. Cassidy Jiang Wang. Caroline Lauren Ware. Joseph Philip Weiss. Kristen Weiss. Naomi P. Wildschut. Winston Wu. Naina Yeschler. Mingxi In. Allison D. Youngsman. Amy Catherine Youngsman. Diana Yunda. Gui X Zhang. Zhangyu Zhang. Bachelor of Science in Materials Science and Engineering, Kimberly Mary-Lureen Adams. Katarina M. Adstead. Abhinav Bardwaj. Nicholas Joseph Bond. Jennifer Christine Burkhart. Colleen Yang Chen. Stephen Bertram Clements. Rebecca Lynn Cohen. Jamie Hansen Curtis. Kyle Michael Edmonds. Frederick Scott Gray. Xiebin Gu. Joanna Lynn Geyer. Daniel Philip Harris. Marie Jeanette Henshaw. Caitlin Nicole Hirschler. Sarah Margaret Howard. Benjamin John Eibach. Hannah Jang. Morgan Michelle Jones. Aaron Andrew Jordan. Michele Ramalauto. Garrett Swain LaCroix. Eric Lopresti. Andrew Mark Middleton. Christina Maria Miller. Joshua Thomas Morton. Michael Joseph Muller.
Marie Gwynn.
Angela Park. Shannon Renee Parker. Renee U. Puvada. Tyler James Quill. Valeria Rivero. Matthew Damon Roth. Alex W. Rushaw. Samuel Robert Shackelford. Andrew Evan Short. Nikhil Nilkant Shukla. Ramon Sosa. Aaron Payne Stansel. Carlos Tionco. Megan Elizabeth Toller. Miranda Lee Tuck. Daniel Bowen Yin. Maxwell Broughton Young. Bachelor of Science in Industrial Engineering, Anjani Agarwal. Cameron Philip Anderson. Jorge A. Armenteros. Kareem Khaled Badawi. Roshan Balakrishnan. Elizabeth Mary Ball. Harsh Vardhan Bansal, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Wyatt Lawrence Bazrod. Marguerite Elizabeth Bernard. Alexis D. Berry. Scott Ryan Berry. David Andrew Besson. Brandon Edmund Stephen Best. Sophia Beatrice Blasini. Robert Austin Blum. Alexander J. Bolen. Nicolas Botero Vivas. James Arthur Bottoms. Lauren Elizabeth Bolger. Monica Natalia Bray. Conrado Brenna.
Carrick Thomas Breslick.
William Gregory Brahms. Elizabeth Tatum Brown. Joshua Lee Brubaker. Elian Arbin Boofy. Catherine Scott Burns. Christopher M. Bush. Katie Ann Butler. Zachary M. Campazano. Alyssa Marie Candelmo. Xinyoung Chen. Yishan Chen. Andrew Lauren Chitwood. Guangmin Choi. Rachel Lenora Conley. Abigail Rose Copeland. Catherine Caroline Council. Ford Gilman Croft. Matthew Chance Daigle. Brenda Dang. Paul Benning Davies IV, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Felipe Andres de Albaldia. Juan Pablo Delgado Ardila. Dennis Raja Den Hardig. Preston Allen Devaney. Sarin Bhima Devraj. Hasit Dewan. Rudy Nicole Diaz. Yatarth A. Dubé, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Max Edward Dubois. Rachel Karen Dutton. Jonathan Marshall Edwards. Sarah Jane Edwards. Sohil Fujihi. Mary Blaine Fukushima. Nicholas Wesley Gainey.
Sheena Garyu.
Erin Marie Gant. Raghav Garg. Julia Ann Gasparo.
Shannon Gerard. John Preston Green.
Taylor Marie Green. Ariana Marie Guash Castro. Alberto Garcia de Paredes de la Guardia. Anushka Gupta, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Baron Wesley Hall. Nora K. Hansen. Sean Sanders Hartrick. Yu He. Grant David Herman. Lindsay Holliday. Brianna Vanessa Honeywell. Joshua David Horton. Ethan L. Shah. Danielle Christine Hunt. Eugen Elizabeth Jang. Lois Christine Johnson. Harika Venkata Satyanaga Kankipati. Suzanne Grace Castens. Marco Kellner. Prati Kernar. Rochelle Lee Coons, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Applied Languages and Intercultural Studies. Vanith Latta. Alicia Amin Lalani. Mary Grace Latimer. Katie A. Lau. David Jungsun Lee. Timothy Christopher Lee. Nikki Marie Lewis. Huiting Li. Yijiang Li, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering. Zhe Li. Shi Yu Liu. Raghav Maheshwari, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. Zoya Mahmoud. Sophia Marinova. Alexander Bradford McAuliffe. James McCarter. Niles B. McLean. Jose Mendez de St. Malo. Hardik Mahesh Bahai Mistry. Charlie Elise Levy. Danielle Brianna Mathis. Nora C. Mensinger. Scott A. Milson Jr. Sunit Mishra. Marian Lucinda Mitchell. Sydney Michelle Moon. Chloe Flynn Morgan. James Philip Moriarty. Soha Mukhopadhyay. Kapil Reddy Mutyala. Anubhav Nayak. Arthi Karunanithy. David Nogueira Vasquez. Jin No. Michael Christopher O'Mara. William Bradford Oberg. Ijabalam Inama Okafor. Ludwika Pankowska. Masood Parvez. Vishrut Prashant Patel. Kara Laney Pendley. Alexandra Pilar Puletti. Sharon Ye Jin Pyun. James Arvin Randall. Emily Elizabeth Ratliff. Namrata Rao. Tithi S. Ravel. Rohit Ravi. Nicole May Redder. Caitlin Michael Risk. Clayton James Roberts. Stephen Edward Robertson. Thomas Michael Ross. Brent Thomas Rosselin. Sean Michael Ruff. Hunter Edward Russell. Shelley Caitlin Seville. Ribu Sengupta. Christopher F. Sequeira. Rikhil R. Shah. Shubham Shah. Siddhi D. Shah. Vera Ashwin Shah. Scott Mitchell Shapiro. Nicholas P. Shepard. Jiachen Shi. Nitin Pratap Singh. Catherine Elizabeth Slajeski. Rachel Amelia Smith. Nathan Victor Stefanik. Sarah Elizabeth Stevens. Elizabeth Bayer Swiger. Smitha Thejo. Mark Stephen Tinsley Jr. Victor Tonelli Hofis. Ching-Chi R2. Amrutha S. Vasan. Alexander Jameson Wandrick. Youngshin Wang, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Jacqueline Marie Weiland. John Stacy Welch III. Calvin Jake White. James Michael Mackenzie Wiggins. Jonathan Elijah Williams. Sadapan Warasinchai, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science. Andrew David Wright. Casey Matthew Wright. Fei Rui Wu. Sunjo Yu, Lucas Zia Montes, Yijie Zhang, Bachelor of Science in Aerospace Engineering, Arjun Anand, Asisul Islam Asif, Theodore Thomas Bailey, Samuel Aaron Ball, Robert Evan Barnett II, Mitchell Hayden Becker, Brian Thomas Benaj, Jack Benedict, Anthony Perry Betts Jr., Logan Edwin Arneson Bewley, Jirat Bonpato, Thomas Maximilian Boyle, Carson Charles Henri Brial, Logan Franklin Burdett, John Christopher Butterfield, Santiago Saicedo Pereira, Christopher Thomas McLeod Cannon, Yash Chandramoli, Ai Chi Cheng, also receiving a Bachelor of Science in Physics, Nicholas Alexander Chmura, Ruben Javier Khan, Maxwell Nathaniel Curtis, Emily Davis, Hugh B. Devine, Damian Joshua Donaraj, Sean Philip Diaz Hagen, Cameron Dennis Edwards, Justin Yosef Ezekiel, Taylor Marcus Fields, Christopher Ian Fletcher, Jorge Andres Garcia, Sean M. Ferjueli, Tyler Samuel G., Turner W. Glynn, Sadiq Rashid Goins, David Benjamin Gomez, Olivia Marie Gould, Yue Guan, Anthony Mark Guadera, Akhilesh Gupta, Shrishti Gupta, Richard Clayton Hall, Sarah Nicole Haywood, Alexander James Hogan, Danielle Alexandra Hughes, Jung Won Ha, Joshua Earl Ingersoll, Nida Naeem Javed, Yichan Jin, Hunter B. Johnston, Mary Margaret Kerfanta, Chana Kim, Kotaro Koike, Dimitrios Kotinis, Mihir Hemant Karande, Martin Joseph Curian, Richard Allen Lady Festa, Myra A. Lattimore, Victor Kong Hao Law, Mallory Alice McGill, William Earl Macon, Pedro Manuel Maddens Toscano, Soroush Majidi Mashadi, Amea Kayor Majmudar, Sohaila Mali, Jorge Eduardo Marrero Nobrega, Rachel K. Martin, Christopher S. McConnell, Matthew A. McNeely, Cameron Henry Miller, Cameron Sneed Miller, Ryan Aaron Morse, James Dalton Mulkey, Joram Degwa Muruguri, Zachary Aaron Nelson, Hong Han T. Wen, Ki-hoon Oh, Ryan Kenneth O'Malley, Kevin John Page, Dongjin Park, Sham Patel, Jacob H. Payne, Joshua David Peterson, Christopher Jorge Pubillones, Stephen Ellison Ragland, Matthew Alden Richardson, Spencer Elliott Roby, Shahir Sajid, Jose Cristobal Sanchez Vialman, Benjamin Scott Sadin, Spencer Pratt Shaw, Joshua Carl Signard, Justin Marcellus Smith, Stephen Daniel Sola, Johnny Jalen Samphone, Joseph Edward Sorrentino, William Mason Starnes, Matthew S. Stout, Divya Teja Sunkara, Neeraj Suresh, William A. Thompson, Kevin C. Tran, Jordan Trout, Michael Van Aken, Nikhil Venkatesh, Matthew Lawrence Walter, Morgan Hunter West, Tatum Jade White, Matthew Schumann Williams, Rebecca Eileen Withers, Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, Oluwanifemi Oluwadara Ajayi, William Matthew Almond, Sebastian Arevalo, Robert Paul Bell, Cynthia Margaret Bledsoe, Savannah Jane Brooks, Zachary Thomas Cernich, Renisha Chantrell Clayton, Martine Cuesta, Grant Summer Davidson, Matthew William Davidson, Samuel Joshua Denard, Kanad Ahmet Diodar, Phoebe Catherine Edelapour, Megan Louise Evers, Emiliano Eduardo Farias, Zachary Allen Fearson, Christopher Jackson Foster, John Stanley Glodek, Alexandria Lee Hare, Ashley Elizabeth Harkness, Amy Lynn Harper, Cheyenne Eugene Hunt, Clara Grace Josephine Jennings, Ju Young Kim,
Lynn Het Kwan,
Manuel Enrique Landa Alvarado, Allison Catherine Lavery, Jae Jae-yoon Lee, Jun-hyuk Lee, Jeonlin Lee, Wesley Joe Marshall, Kirsten Eve Martin, Franklin Daniel Martone, Mihai Mavrodin, Austin Kent McElroy, Andrew Leon Melissas, Ephraim L. Michael II,